Hello, and welcome to our program. Today's program is the Return to the Office Vaccine Mandates. My name is Aaron Tandy, and I'll be leading you through a discussion to recognize the need to address early preparation to allow for implementation of vaccine mandates, recognize the segments of the workforce that may be opposed to returning to the physical workspace and may resist vaccine mandates, recognize the need to modify or consider the manner in which employees comply with vaccine mandates to allow for accommodation under the Americans with Disability Act, the ADA, or religious exemptions that are available under Title VII. Finally, we can talk about learning techniques to assist in the transition back to the physical workspace. Obviously, many of you have already heard President Joseph Biden, who signaled his administration's intention to actively encourage the reopening of the physical workspace to curb COVID-19 outbreaks by requiring mandatory vaccination of federal employees and employees of federal contractors. Previously, federal employees had the option to self-test weekly rather than obtain a vaccination. But in September, President Biden announced his intention to do away with the testing option and require all federal employees to be vaccinated or face furlough. At the same time, President Biden directed the Occupational Safety and Health Administration to enact an Emergency Temporary Standard, or ETS, which would be regulations to require private sector employers with 100 or more employees to require vaccination or submit to weekly testing. While we don't know the exact nature of the ETS that OSHA will finally enact, we do know that previously OSHA enacted an ETS in June of 2021 for health care facilities. Those were facilities in which patients were seen. So nursing homes, emergency laboratories, places where patients would attend or have to be physically present. An ETS was established requiring a set of criteria for those facilities to follow. We will be discussing some of them as we anticipate the ETS that OSHA will develop for private employers to require vaccine mandates or weekly testing. Obviously, President Biden's announcement will require both employers and employees to confront new realities and to address both physical and operational changes required by the lingering effects of COVID-19 on the workplace. President Biden's announcement, in my view, will most likely encourage employers not yet covered by OSHA's anticipatory ETS to also adopt vaccine mandate programs. As a result, this program will offer some guidance for assisting employers to navigate the presumably new ETS that will be imposed on private workplaces. Let's step back a moment before we get to the ETS and talk about the background to President Biden's September 9th announcement.